episode of Moment Z, and I am so excited because we're coming to you from the flagship store of Hands and Ray, and it's about to go down over there. Now, this episode is so special that we brought a guest host to join us. It's Lisa! Woo! I'm so happy you're here. You look like your mommy.
I know the hair. It's the hair. Personal efforts count when the achievements and everything done contribute to the team's common goals. That is why today on Moment Z, we're celebrating our own successes as part of a fantastic team. It's EbonyLife TV's 5th anniversary, and today it's all about celebrating sweet success.
Yes!
How are you guys feeling about this topic?
I'm so happy because we finally get to share our stories.
Yeah.
Should we start with you then?
Since you're so happy. Honestly, today is really great, and I love that we're doing this episode because we've come such a long way.
But what do you guys think this platform has done for you?
I would compare EbonyLife platform to fertile soil. And we are the seeds. I've been busy, and we are seeds. But here's where I'm going to. So, in as much as it's fertile soil, now what does a seed need to grow? It needs water, it needs sunlight, it also needs to fertilize the soil.
Right.
So, if you're going to say a seed in a fertile soil, but you're not working towards watering it, towards growing, then you might remain a seed. So, it's a fertile soil. So, what you do with it, it's up to you.
I would say the same as well.
I love what you said, but for me, it is also a mirror. Now we're all maybe because for God's sake. No, but honestly, it is a mirror for me because it has shown me who I really am, like my reflection. So I never really knew anything about presenting or what I was going to do with the platform. But then I realized that as a person, I really love being generous. I really love that act of kindness, that show of emotion, helping hand. And the way EbonyLife is, if you notice, it has opened us to different sectors that apply to us. So for you, you do a lot of red carpets. For you, you're into fashion and lifestyle. For me, I'm more about helping NGOs and all those things.
I always saw that.
And for you, you're like into ministry and all. So it has really, really just opened us and reflected or shown us the reflections of who we really are. But now that being said, we've just talked about how we've been able to leverage on the opportunity that EbonyLife has given us, and that is why we are part of this celebration, and we've also become a voice for this generation. However, we didn't just stumble on this opportunity because someone who we love and respect was kind enough to think about our generation. Guys, for the first time in 6 seasons, we will be joined by our CEO, Mo Abudu, when we come back from the break.
Hi guys, it's still your favorite talk show by and for the Z generation, and today is all about our 5th anniversary where we are celebrating sweet success at the happiest place in Lagos, Hands and Renee. Now our guest is a mother, a TV producer, a filmmaker, a talk show hostess, a media entrepreneur, a human resource management consultant, and a venture capitalist. I'm talking about the one and only Mo Abudu.
She's part of the Z generation.
She's actually very...
I said, I didn't want to come with one of those my high collars. But I had to dress to be like you guys.
Love your hair. Like your edges are laid, everything.
Everything's, still there.
Very Z.
I still have my edges.
We just have a few questions for you, but my first question to you is, everybody knows why you started off EbonyLife 5 years ago, but most people don't know why you took interest in the millennials. So I want to know why.
I think that when you think within your soul, within your spirit, you have to find those things that are most meaningful to you. And it's about finding your purpose, finding your passion, and ensuring that they connect. And I have found that giving the youth a platform has been a burning passion. It's been something that is an opportunity that I never had. And sometimes when you have been denied an opportunity, you know that there must be others out there that want this opportunity. So very much it was a passion, it was a purpose that I felt that God was saying to me, go out there and make it happen. But outside of that, it's also important to identify if there's a gap in the market. And pretty much when I decided that I wanted to launch EbonyLife Television, and who did I want to be speaking to? I wanted to be speaking to the millennials. I wanted to be speaking to those aged 18 to 34 as our sweet spot. Of course, we have older people like my good self watching the channel, but in terms of where does the majority come from, it's definitely going to be our youth. Now, there weren't many channels, and even still, there aren't that many channels speaking to your generation. Most of the channels speaking to your generation tends to be the music channel. That's all. I love music, and we do a little bit of music on EbonyLife, but is it all about music? I think there needs to be a little bit more going on, which is why we've created shows like yours, which is why we have youth-generated drama, reality, and all of that. So yes, it's about finding the gap, meeting that gap, but also deep down is the passion to ensure that you guys have a platform through which you can all engage.
You're still watching Moment Z, and it's been all fun as we celebrate EbonyLife TV's sweet success. Now it's time for us to enjoy some sweetness from Hans and Renee, and our CEO will be answering some of the questions that he sent to our social media handle. Okay. Are you ready, ma?
It's in my ice cream, of course. Okay, you guys will get all the answers right now.
The first question I have is from Yola Lupuwana. She says, you have done so much career-wise and in so many different industries, from construction, human resource, entertainment. What is the one piece of advice you have consistently clung onto during every different role that has helped you the most? So in every different aspect.
I think the thing that I have held on to the most has been that it's very important, once you understand what the vision is, that you stay totally focused on achieving the vision. But the reality is that you have to become a little bit selfish. You're going to have to let go of certain things, distractions around you. Maybe you won't be able to go out as much, you won't be able to socialize as much. You're going to have to really just stay focused on what that thing is. But most importantly, what are you doing every day to get one step closer to achieving the objective? So what I tend to do is I tend to make a list of, okay, if I want, like when I knew that I wanted to set up EbonyLife Television, I knew that the key objective was going to be that I need to have a proposal, I needed to have a presentation, I needed to be able to share the vision. So what am I going to use to communicate with the various stakeholders, from multi-choice to the team that I would like to work with me, etc. So it was about developing all the necessary material. Then I know that at least I've done step one. Step two then is, okay, I need to now reach out to multi-choice, right? So the phone calls started and the emails started, and it took a while. And then eventually I was one step closer, because they were like, okay, come to South Africa for a meeting. Okay, you now go to SA for a meeting. Then I'll give you a long list of conditions that you need to go and meet. Then I have to go about meeting the conditions.
Every single one.
So it's really about the fact that once you have an agenda, you have to work the agenda. There's no point saying I want to lose weight, and then every day you're just saying it and you're in your bed at 10 o'clock or whatever. No exercise, no gym. You're eating ice cream and every day. So it's important to work the plan. That's the one piece of information that I would say take away. Work the plan and stay focused on it.
So she says, I know you do not just wear the title of Christian, but are a true friend of God and have always been led by Him in all of your life endeavors. So I'd love to hear your input on this one. Have you ever been mad at God when you felt He led you to do something and it did not turn out the way that you thought it would? If anything, it turned into a complete disaster. How have you moved on from that?
That's an interesting question. I've never been mad at God. I don't think I'm ever mad at God. I think what I do is I wait on God, and the thing is, I know that sometimes things look like things are about to fall apart, or things aren't going the way I want them to go. But I always just have faith, knowing that He's never let me fall like that to the point of whereby I haven't been able to get myself back up. Whenever something isn't going right in my life, I actually get quite excited.
Really?
Yes.
I get that.
I get excited because I know that something is about to happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I know that He's not just going to let me fall. It's not as if I'm sitting around doing nothing all day. I'm looking for solutions. I'm doing everything that I can. I'm working at it. So I know that He's just like, no. And I keep saying that God is the greatest and the biggest comedian ever. Because you're looking in one direction. And more often than not, when the results are going to come, it's going to come from a totally unexpected source. And I'm like, God, why didn't you tell me this at the beginning? Why did you make me go through all of that? When what you're looking for is sometimes right under your nose.
Because He wants you to learn to trust.
I guess He does. And I do. But sometimes I get a little bit impatient. Like, I'm looking for the results. I want to go to bed and wake up knowing that by tomorrow morning, whatever I want is there. And sometimes, you know what? you can get to a point whereby you do really connect with him. I've woken up in the morning on some mornings, and what I asked for,
you got it.
I got it. The call would just come, something would just happen. I'm thinking, wow. It doesn't happen all the time because it has to be a true connection.
Yeah.
That network has to be really direct to him at that point where you have to really
4G.
get the 4G. There's no 5G now, by the way. I'm happy that we're able to celebrate our 5th year anniversary with you all. And I know that this is just the beginning of all your careers. You guys are going to go higher.
Amen.
By His special grace.
Amen. Thank you so much, Emmy, for the platform and for the opportunity to actually have a voice. We're truly grateful.
Welcome to Young and Budding. I'm Amanda Dara and I'm here with the CEO of Anu's Kitchen. Hi Anu, how are you?
Hi.
Can you tell us more of how you started Anu's Kitchen?
Anu's Kitchen started in August of 2016. We originally started out making chicken and turkey wings, and then we evolved in April 2017 to making Nigerian food with a twist.
Is there any profit, and what are some of the challenges you have faced so far?
There's profit, but profit is quite small because market prices are very high. The challenges that we face are electricity. The lights could go off for an hour or 1 week. And you have to end up with costs because you're running your generator just to make the fridge cold.
Do you remember the exact money that you used to start?
It was 4,000 naira.
Really?
Yes, that's the first amount I put into the business. We originally started out making chicken wings. I think I bought like 12 or 13 chicken wings, and I made it and I took a picture and we put it on WhatsApp, and people started ordering from there.
What is your major platform for sales?
Here in Subterranean and on WhatsApp, that's where the majority of our business comes from.
Over in the studio, we're talking about finding fulfillment, what it takes to be fulfilled in life as a young person, the kind of opportunities that you were presented with that would make you to achieve those dreams and those passions you have. So have you had any opportunity that has been presented to you that would made you a step closer to being fulfilled in life?
Yes, when I started Anu's Kitchen, my mom is a caterer as well. She just encouraged me and gave me a platform alongside her business. If she hadn't, I probably wouldn't have gotten to where I am.
If you were to talk to someone out there that wants to be a caterer or wants to enter the food business, what is one tip that you give the person to start?
If you feel like this is your passion, you have to keep pushing, and at the end of the day you see it and you're like, wow, this is great.
Thank you so much, Anu, for talking to us. It has been quite interesting. I like the fact that you're very passionate about what you do. Alright guys, it's time for us to head back into the studio. We have been with Anu, the CEO of Anu's Kitchen, which is located here at Subterranean Spar Ilupeju. It's time for us to go, guys. This has been Young and Budding, and my name is Amanda Dara. See you later.
It is still Moment Z, and of course we're at the flagship store of Hans and Renee. Now it is time for us to wrap up the show in a nutshell.
I'm really grateful that you guys invited me back. I've had such a wonderful time. This was a wonderful episode.
Yes,
you feel like my mommy. Thank you, ma. But anyway, in a nutshell, it was so insightful.
Yeah.
Hearing her story, the journey, how she views tasks. It's so amazing to see how she goes with the goals. How do I tackle the problem? What are the problems that can always come? You just have to be real about situations, real about things you really want to do, real about the visions you really want to achieve. And that is what I really got from Emmy, and I'm honestly motivated.
Yeah.
That was delicious.
Yes, so guys, I hope you had as much fun as we did hanging out at the Hans and Renee Sweet Spot. You can check them out on their social media pages scrolling right now. A big thank you to our CEO Mo Abudu for joining us on this special episode. Also, thanks to Lisa for celebrating with us today.
Yes, girl.
Now, feel free to drop your congratulatory messages on our social media pages. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Remember, you can also share your success story with us. We always want to hear what millennials are up to and all the great things you're doing out there. On that note, remember that everyone deserves a moment, so go get yours.